Hello YouTubers, I just thought I'd make a quick video because I haven't done in quite a while it seems. I did make one a few weeks ago and it was too long, it was very lengthy and I don't know, I waffled so much and when I looked at it back I thought it's not a good video, you know. So I thought I'd make another one about how I'm getting on at the moment. Thank you. Listen, the husband's just shut the door, bless him. Yeah, so how am I doing at the moment? I've actually been very poorly, believe it or not. About 2.5 weeks ago, yep, I came down with a nasty bug, upset tummy, sickness, then I had a high temperature, aching, headache, had a lot of symptoms all hit me at once. And after a day of it, it was really quite severe. So I phoned my GP and they didn't want to really speak to me. They referred me to the swine flu number and I was like, oh God, I don't want to have swine flu. Anyway, out of the 9 symptoms that there are, I had 7 of them. So they treated me for swine flu and I had to go and get a prescription for Tamiflu and I had to take that. So I've been taking that ever since. I came off that about 10 days ago. You're supposed to stay at home for about 5 or 6 days while you've got the symptoms or while you're still taking Tamiflu. But I wanted to sort of protect others, so I stayed at home for 9 days. Which first couple of days wasn't too bad. And I felt, you know, it wasn't the whole duration just absolutely awful ill. You know, I'd have spots now and again, I'd perk up and think, oh well, I'm going to go and wash up, I feel a lot better. But then I'd pay for it later because I wasn't better. Hence this lovely red mark. Can you see that? Yeah. That was a big scab. Very pleasant. Cover that up a little bit. In one of my episodes in the bathroom, let's just say I was on my knees by the toilet and I went to lean over to the sink to get some water and something, I think it was a towel or something, was trapped around my knee. So I lifted my knee up like that and then as I have, I've gone bash and side hit the sink. So I didn't just go bang, I side hit it. So I had a lovely friction burn which stung whenever I laughed or frowned. It was really quite painful. So I was a very wounded soldier for a long time. Went back to work on Thursday. Today's Sunday, and had the first 2 days back at work, and that was fine. I feel better. I do feel a bit achy, and I do feel a lot of things sort of tucking me out very soon. I think that's obviously due to the swine flu, if that's what it is. I mean, there's obviously they don't actually do a test. They just sort of go through your symptoms, and if they match up, you take Tamiflu. Even if it isn't swine flu, they give you Tamiflu just in case. Because obviously it's an antiviral, so if it isn't swine flu, it's definitely a virus you've got, therefore Tamiflu will help. They actually made me feel worse, to be fair, but I had to do it. So back to like weight things and eating. Obviously while I was poorly I didn't really eat much. It was little and often, a little bit of scrambled egg and dry toast, and so my diet was fairly good, I think. The Diet Coke was going brilliantly. I say was, I still think it is. I feel like I'm on a bit of a slippery slope at the moment, and that's why I wanted to make a video, because I thought, you know, other people say it helps with accountability, and that's what I want. I want to make myself responsible, because I think, you know, the more I sort of rave to my family and friends about how well I'm doing, or not like in a big-headed way, but sort of say, oh, you know, I'm really proud, I've done this, I've done that. And they're like, yeah, well done, and it, you know, it sparks a conversation. The more I talk about it, the more it keeps me motivated, because it's in my mind. But obviously, where I've been so sort of fixated on getting better and from being poorly, I've not really sort of watched many YouTube videos. I've just kind of just been sloughing around just due to lack of strength. So this video is for accountability. I'm not drinking 2 litres of Diet Coke a day, like a big bottle a day, which I was. But, so for the past 4 days I've had to make fizzy every day. So I'm on a slippery slope. I mean, I'm only talking like a can a day. But obviously that's how it starts, and it starts to increase. So I'm trying to be strong, and I'm saying to myself, well, today's Sunday, best day than ever to start afresh, ready for tomorrow, Monday morning. So I plan to cut it back out again. I said to my husband, I did 3 weeks without any, and I had 1 can. And I wish I hadn't. It was kind of like I talked myself into having something, and it was either that or like a massive bag of crisps or something, you know. And I talked myself into it that the Diet Coke wasn't as bad. And I don't know. The little unconscious voice in my head told me it was the right thing to do. Which is still me saying I'm taking ownership for it, you know. In hindsight, I wish I hadn't, because I've done the cold turkey for 3 weeks, felt fantastic, felt very proud of myself. And the guilt that came along with that 1 can, I tell you now, it was not worth it. It was not worth that 1 can. So of course, the more guilty you feel, the more you want to comfort yourself. So, as I say, slippery slope, and the Coke's sort of going up and up and up, and I'm trying to vary it and have lemonade now and again. Because I said to myself, what I'd do, rather than cut it out completely and feel really deprived, I'd just have 1 can a week. So I quit on the 22nd of September. It's now the 18th of October. So just under a month. And I've had about 4 or 5 cans in total consumption. So that's working out a bit more than a can a week. But I've noticed recently, like, as I say, the last couple of days it's creeping up. So I'm going to be really, really tough on myself this week and say I'm not going to have any, because I think I'm kidding myself. If I keep going through that cold turkey and then have it again, I feel like I'm starting all over again, you know. I need to get past, even if I just do it for longer than 3 weeks, at least I feel I've made an achievement and I'm getting somewhere, rather than sliding back into old habits. So that's probably been my biggest challenge. I'm going to stop there because I think I need to make another video, so bear with me.